Alright, today we are creating Bwhiskey Bucks in real life. This is how I did it, and also you might just be wondering what Bwhiskey Bucks actually are. Well, I think in the building my cat's cardboard city and the cardboard builds, I was going to build Bwhiskey a bank, and his nickname is Bwhiskey. So it's going to be called Bwhiskey Bank, and the money that he was using would be called Bwhiskey Bucks. So today, we are making real-life Bwhiskey Bucks, and maybe sometime in the future, I'm going to make Bwhiskey Bank. Actually, I think I can. Maybe. I don't know. But anyway, on to the video. Alright, so this is basically me just choosing out what size I want it to be. Then I'm like, do I take replica off of the US dollar? I'm like, no, I'm gonna make my own complete separate, like, unique dollar. So I'm gonna do blue for this dollar, for this Bwhiskey Buck, I should say. And then I'm gonna do dark blue for this. I honestly did not know what my dollar was going to look like, so this is me figuring out everything. And I'm like, no, I'm just gonna do one big one in the circle where Whiskey can stuck his head in. And then I'm gonna do a few small squares outside of the circle. And then, okay, so I'm looking around, and then I get the photo Whiskey, chopping them out. This is basically how I make my thumbnails. This is what I use, this is what I do to cut the cats out of frame and then put them where I want them. So I am just getting Whiskey all, like, smooth, just getting all this ruggedy background stuff off of him. And here, I think I actually, okay, yeah, I was just going to say that looks messy. But I am absolutely trying right now to figure out what I'm going to do. And I'm like, you know what, screw it. I can make him just a few shoulders and then his head. That, I bet when I'm rewatching this video, I'm going to be like, wait, I wish I never said that. Because that sounded weird. But I'm like, okay, I need to put him down a little bit. I'm going to let his ears stick out because why not? And then I think, I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh, I'm making the oval that goes around. Okay, that was on complete accident, but I really like it. Like, that was on complete accident, and I really liked it. So I went ahead and stuck with it, and I'm adding the $100, or the $100 symbol, just the numbers in. And this would, later on, if you actually stay tuned to the end of this video, you'll be able to see them in real life. Just right now, I'm making the Bwhiskey Bucks. But I decided to put that down in the bottom, thinking, you know, it'd be a little thing that they wouldn't be able to see. But, yeah, stay tuned. You will be able to see it. But now, I'm working on the $50 bill. I think, yeah, I'm working on the $50 bill. And, that square, I cannot figure out the square. It took me forever just to get it a place where I like it. Oh, okay, I just cut into the future, I guess, just to save time. But, anyway, I added Whiskey in, and now I'm adding, okay, I like that color. So I went ahead and just added that in. Oh, that 50 goes up in that corner. Kind of wish I would have put them closer, like, to the edge of the square and not to the edge of the phone. I don't really know how to explain it, but when the Bwhiskey Bucks are in real life, like half of the, like not half of it, but like a quarter of the dollar gets cut off because it's so big and I printed it out on computer paper. So, yeah, kind of wish I did something else. But anyway, this is kind of, yeah. Forgot to mention this earlier. I just completely forgot what I was saying. What I'm going to do is make each dollar a separate color, kind of like the Korean won. I would almost want to say, like, to where each dollar or each bill is a specific color and it has a symbol on it, but since this is Bwhiskey Bucks, each dollar is going to have a different color and a different picture of whiskey. So this is the official 50 Bwhiskey Buck dollar bill thing. Who knows? Oh, that's the side piece. Oh, dang. Okay, also, you might have noticed by now, but there's a PixArt symbol in the bottom right. But just ignore that because the time lapse that is going on right now. It's like at times 5 speed, because this video would have been 17 minutes long if it wasn't on times 5 speed. But anyway, this is the end of the $50 bill, but the PixArt basically has a thing to where you can speed up the process of the video, and the video editor, which I do the voiceovers on, does not. So it's kind of like I have to switch through video editors to do stuff, and then it's very difficult. But alright, I'm cutting out whiskey for this new, I think, $20 bill. I didn't make a $10 bill for some reason. Only 50, 100, and 20 right now. But I will be making a $5 and $1 bill, but for some reason I didn't make a $10 bill, even though I mainly use $10 bills in real life. I guess I used the $50 bill, which is kind of rare to come across, but I didn't use the $10 bill, which is very easy to come across. So I don't know what I was thinking. I think I was kind of sleepy when I made these, because I know it was around midnight when I made these the other night when I was recording this time lapse. But right now it's the next day. I got the video situated. Alright, we're on the $5 bill now. So yeah, I decided to go red with pink squares and circles. Oh, whiskey just popped in out of nowhere. I guess I already edited him out. I got a sore throat, so I'm not really good at talking right now. But I'm like, okay, I can probably cut off one ear and then leave another ear just hanging out of the oval circle thing. But kind of shaping him up, making him look handsome, because he's wiggy. He needs to look handsome on the bill. But, yeah. There ain't a lot to say about this one, because this Bumby build don't really have a lot to it. The only unique thing about it is it's red and it has a different photo of whiskey. Because I was going to use pink on the purple, or on the $20 whiskey bill, on the Bwhiskey Buck, but instead I used magenta. But I'm using a peach, pinkish colored red for the numbers and the letters, but I don't really like the color selection. I kind of wish I did a more darker red, because what I did for all the other ones is I did a darker version of the color that I was using as the background, but this one I did a lighter version, so it was kind of weird. But yeah, for the blue Bumby Buck I used dark blue for the letters and everything, and then for the orange one I did dark orange, and then purple I did magenta, which you could see it pop out. But the red Bumby bill in real life, it's kind of hard to read it apart from the other ones. The green Bumby bill is probably the most the one you can easily read, but it was the one I made last. I made the $100 bill first. So, $100 bill kind of inspired the entire Bumby bill selection of numbers and colors and stuff, and the whole style of the Bumby bill came from the $100 Bumby bill. I was going to go ahead and make it like the US dollar, but instead I decided to make my own completely unique dollar, so it would pop out and it would make a good thumbnail, because I made the thumbnail after I recorded this. So, I can't believe we are still working on this. I think I'm taking my time with this one. Either that or I forgot to put the time lapse on it. But this is painfully slow. Trying to entertain, but so far we are 9 minutes through this video, and we just now got onto the $1 bill. Oh, it's sped up now. I really do think my phone's at 10% battery. It just popped up right there. But, yeah, I guess I'm speeding through this one so I can charge my phone. But, yeah, this is the official $1 Bwhiskey Buck. And I actually sped through this one really quick because I already had experience and all that stuff with the whiskey bills. But this is the $50 one. Look at its glory. This is the $20 one. This is the $5 one. The $1 Bwhiskey Buck. And then this is the $100 Bwhiskey Buck. Alright, so this is what the normal US dollar looks like. And here's the Bumby Buck. And this is a smaller variant, because for some reason the $50 one and the $1,000 one are bigger than the 1, 5, and 20. And I also forgot to make a $10 Bwhiskey Buck. But anyway, alright, here are the Bwhiskey Bucks in the flesh. I can pick them up and use them. So yeah, whiskey has his own currency now. So this is the $1 bill, he's sleepy. This is the $5 bill, he's wide awake. This is the $20 bill, he's sleepy again. This is the $50 bill, he's awake. And then the $1,000 or the $100 bill, he's sleeping again. Well, he's not technically sleeping, he's just looking at himself. But yeah, so so it's like a pattern. So eyes closed, open, closed, open, closed. I think that's pretty neat. But you saw how I made them, and here they are now. This might not be the only thing I do with the Bwhiskey Bucks. I probably will do more with them, but for now, they're going up on my wall. Alright, the Bwhiskey Bucks are on my wall now, and they are right below the dusk painting and the United States of America. I might as well just go ahead and put all the rest of my crafts over on this wall, because I made that, and I made that, and this, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that. So, you know, might as well go ahead and, yeah. Anyway, these were the Bwhiskey Bucks. And stay tuned for my next video, because I am going to be doing something massive, like bigger than this, almost. So, stay tuned. These are Bwhiskey Bucks. Meow.